Hey guys, it's Rocky Riders, and today I am going to be talking about Venus flytraps. So, what I have here is just your standard Venus flytrap that you'd find at like Home Depot, Lowe's, those kind of places. That it's just your standard Venus flytrap, nothing really special. Um, there's not really a name for it besides Venus flytrap. So that's your normal one. And the reason why this one kind of looks bad is because right now it's going into dormancy. So, yeah. So that's just your standard Venus flytrap. And this is the only other one I have. This is a B52 Venus flytrap, and the unique things about these Venus flytraps is their traps can get up to 2 inches, and a lot of people call it the biggest Venus flytrap in the world. I got this one online, and this one's really young. You can see, and I'm going to talk about some of the things you need to know to take care of a Venus flytrap. For one, the biggest thing that people often do with their Venus flytrap is they give it normal water. And the problem with that is they can't stand minerals. Minerals from the soil will kill them. And the reason why is because they've already evolved to get minerals from bugs that they eat. And that's why they evolved to become traps, why they evolved to become bug eaters. That's where they get their minerals to keep growing. So yeah, they hate minerals. And the soil, this is actually long fibrous peat moss, and this is just, they also call it, what is it? Orchid moss. And this is what they grow in. Basically, they're non-mineral based soil. So this is one of the things they grow in. Another thing you could grow it in is sphagnum peat moss and silica sand. I don't do that because it's just overall more expensive and you have to mix it together, so I just don't do that. A common I cannot speak today. Misconception is that these are indoor plants. They are not indoor plants. And the reason why I have them indoors right now is because it's too cold outside. The other one I have is actually in the fridge. This one I'm just not going to have go dormant. But you can keep them inside, you just can't just put them out on your windowsill. If you do that, they will often die because these most times need 6 to 8 hours of sunlight. So these, I would not recommend this as an indoor plant, like your standard vine plants. Let's see. Another thing that people would not think, most people think these come from jungles in like the Amazon or something. These actually come from North and South Carolina. So these grow in the USA wildly. But never ever harvest these wild because they're extremely rare wild. This one, as I said, I got online. So they grow in the Carolinas, and they actually go through a dormancy period, and they actually need that to stay alive long term. Most people think they're from, the jungles, but they're not. So yeah. And believe it or not, how crazy it may seem, these actually grow flowers. And they're not very pretty flowers. They're just kind of there. But that's how they actually get their seeds and how they reproduce. And so yeah. So another thing that people often do when they get a Venus flytrap is they feed it meat, like people food, like hamburgers. And you do not want to do that because the meat is too fatty and the plant just can't break it down, and it'll actually end up killing your plant. So I think I've pretty much covered everything. So yeah, these are my Venus flytraps. Make sure to like and subscribe, and even share if you want to, and have a good day. Hey guys, so it's the next day, and I actually got another carnivorous plant, and this is a Nepenthes or pitcher plant or monkey's cup. They usually go by pitcher plant, but the real name for them is Nepenthes. I'm not really sure what kind of Nepenthes this is, but the care between Nepenthes and Venus flytraps are fairly similar. The only difference is you can keep this one inside. So, and these are, I would say, pretty popular. They're one of the more popular carnivorous plants, aside from Venus flytrap. But these, yeah, you can keep these inside. And these are known to get up to such a big size that they can eat birds. Right now, this one's like half an inch or so in length. And that's my biggest picture. But there's some other pictures over here. But yeah, I got this one in the mail today, and got it online. It's a pretty healthy plant. This one doesn't use long fiber sphagnum moss. Well, it doesn't have long fiber sphagnum moss. It's hard for you guys to see. Let me turn on the light real quick. Don't know if that's really going to help much, but yeah, no. But yeah, this uses, what is that? That can't be. Please don't tell me that's normal soil. Hang on. Oh boy. I think this is just normal soil. Crap. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, that's normal soil. Okay. Well, this might turn into a little repotting video. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got a trash bag here. I got my long fiber sphagnum moss, and always hydrate your sphagnum moss before you are repotting something. So first things first, we're just going to kind of want to squeeze around the pot, kind of loosen up the dirt. And then we're just going to kind of pull it, tip it upside down, and yeah, that's the wrong kind of dirt. Okay. Come on. Come on out. There we go. yeah. So, just pull it out like that, but kind of don't just yank it out. You gotta kind of let gravity do its work. So, we're just gonna kind of gently break up the soil because the roots are pretty sensitive. I believe these have rhizomes, like a Venus flytrap, but I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. What the heck is that? Okay. I guess we'll find out. Ooh, I think I just think we'll find out if they have rhizomes. We'll see it. If they do, just kind of, yeah, okay. Just kind of pick out the soil. Try and get as much of that soil off as you can. Yeah. So now you can start seeing some of the roots. Okay. So once you got quite a bit of that off, you're going to want to take your long fiber sphagnum moss and just kind of wrap it around it like in a ball. Like in a ball like that until it'll fit into your pot. That way it has good contact with the roots. So go ahead and do that for the other side too. Then we'll take our pot here, just kind of slide it in like that. Okay, and then we'll kind of pack it down a little bit. And then we'll add some more moss in like the loose spots. Like so. Try and keep as much as you can out of it, out of the bad dirt. You can use this dirt for your standard house plants. You can reuse it. So, yeah, it's one of my first times, well, my first time repotting one of those. So if I did something wrong, let me know. And on my whip video, I realized that my what is it? Oh, well, my comments are turned off. AJ. One sec. Okay. So, make sure to like and subscribe and have a good day.